Meghan and Harry's unseen and emotional royal wedding moment with teary guests. The guest list included Priyanka Chopra, Serena Williams and George Clooney. Prince Harry and Meghan tied the knot on the 19th of May 2018 with a combined audience of 11.5 million people watching. But what we didn't get to see was a private moment where the wedding guests were moved to tears. Their star-studded wedding reception, with 200 guests, was held at Frogmore Hall in Windsor. And it was Prince Charles' speech which ensured there wasn't a dry eye in the house. He addressed the room, speaking candidly about Prince Harry as a child. And he also stated how happy he was to witness this joyous occasion. Finding Freedom by Omid Scobie and Caroline Durand noted that Prince Charles opened up about how moving it was to see his younger son become a husband during the meaningful speech. And the authors described the declaration as a move that elicited tears from the crowd. Reported that the speech included Prince Charles saying, "My darling old Harry," and that this heartfelt moment was then followed by an off-the-cuff speech from the groom himself. The reception mood was lifted when Elton John provided entertainment with an impromptu sing along in front of royal guests such as Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie and A-listers like David and Victoria Beckham. He acknowledged the momentous occasion in a CNN interview, revealing, "It was very, very wonderful to be there. To have a black gospel choir, a multiracial bride, a black cellist, who was wonderful. A preacher. It felt like a party, and it felt like progress had been made. Thank God, thank God." Elton's husband, David Furnish, also had a lovely time. What was so inspiring, and it sounds corny, but true love is what really shone through, and that's what everybody felt, the sincerity and the integrity of that true love on the day. Other highlights of the royal couple's reception included a dramatic firework display. James Corden dressed as Henry VIII, a DJ session by Idris Elba, and a romantic first dance to "I'm in Love" by Wilson Pickett. According to Meghan, she first met Queen Elizabeth II for lunch at the Royal Lodge, where Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew live. It turned out, the Queen was finishing a church service in Windsor, and so she was going to be at the house, Markle said. When Harry learned his girlfriend would be meeting his grandmother, he asked Markle, "Right, do you know how to curtsy?" Meghan said she didn't realize she would need to curtsy when meeting the Queen. "I genuinely thought that was what happens outside," she told Winfrey. "I thought that was part of the fanfare. I didn't think that was what happens inside. And I said, 'But it's your grandmother,' and he said, 'It's the Queen.'" Several reports initially said Meghan was the one who made Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, cry over Princess Charlotte's flower girl dress, but according to Markle, it was the other way around. "I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone, because it was a really hard week of the wedding. And she was upset about something," Meghan told Winfrey. "But she owned it. And she apologized, and she brought me flowers and a note apologizing." While Meghan did not disclose many details about the rift with her sister-in-law, she confirmed that the disagreement was over the flower girl dress, as had been reported. Meghan said, "The incident made me cry and really hurt my feelings." Many publications reported several months after the incident that Middleton was the victim in the situation. However, a narrative that Meghan said she found shocking and described as the beginning of a character assassination. Meghan said she contemplated suicide after marrying Prince Harry and settling into royal life. "I was ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry. But I knew that if I didn't say it, then I would do it," the Duchess of Sussex told Winfrey. Meghan was the subject of harsh media scrutiny from the British press, which she said affected her mental health. "I just didn't want to be alive anymore," she added. "That was a clear and real and frightening and constant thought." Meghan also said that at the time she was struggling, she'd spoken with a senior member of the royal institution, who told her she couldn't seek help for her mental health because doing so would reflect badly on the royal family. Harry said that marrying Markle gave him a new realization that he was trapped in the royal family. When Winfrey asked Harry whether he would have stepped down from royal duties if he had not met Meghan, he said he would not have. "I wouldn't have been able to, because I myself was trapped as well," he said. "I didn't see a way out." When Winfrey seemed surprised by his acknowledgement and brought up that he hadn't seemed to be trapped throughout his years in front of the cameras, Harry clarified that smiling for the cameras was part of the job. No matter who you are in the family, no matter what's going on in your personal life, no matter what's just happened, if the bikes roll up and the car rolls up, you've got to get dressed. You've got to get in there, wipe the tears away, shake off whatever you're thinking about, and you've got to be on your A game, Harry said. Harry also told Winfrey that, in his view, Prince William and Prince Charles were also trapped. They don't get to leave, he said. And I have huge compassion for that. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.